You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's a cold and dry day today on this Tuesday, the 30th of December, New Year's Eve. I'm James Spann. Another freeze coming up tonight. Will be warmer later this week, and we'll have some rain to deal with right at the end of the week and as the weekend begins. Many questions about what's to come, so let's see if we can find some answers. We'll start with the upper air look, which often tells the story. High amplitude, big ridge in the west, big trough in the east. And the trough is the reason it is quite cold, but at least it's sunny. Visible satellite view, not a single cloud in the sky across the great state of Alabama today. Totally cloudless across Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee. Got some high clouds over Florida. And really, obviously, no precipitation down here. Still got a few little fingers of lake effect snow going on. Parts of western New York, around Erie, parts of the Great Lakes. But again, the nation fairly quiet today. So look at the numbers here. I mean, come on. The average high for this date is what, 56 to 57? It's 20 below average in Huntsville and Cullman. They're at 37. And that is with sun in full force. 38 for Hamilton. We got 40s all the way down to Dothan and Mobile. Gulf Shore is the only city managing 50 this afternoon. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Again, wind advisories up in the northeast, and again, a few scattered winter storm warnings around those lake effect snow bands. And again, that hot pink over in North Georgia, that's a red flag warning, which I probably need to rename that. That's for the possibility of wildfires because the very low dew points, and it's still somewhat breezy there. So no thunderstorms, obviously, around the nation today with a stable air mass in place. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder in Los Angeles and San Diego, of all places. And then on Thursday, New Year's Day, notice the green around Los Angeles, San Diego, and Phoenix. A fetch of Pacific moisture coming in with a chance of rain and thunderstorms, which means there could be some rain issues around the Rose Bowl. So let's take a look at the high-resolution modeling real quick on Southern California. So this is Thursday morning. This is 14Z. That is 8 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Pacific time. And this is the current idea. In the morning, it looks like widespread rain around Los Angeles, Pasadena. There could be some thunder. Looks really wet for the Tournament of Roses parade. However, by kickoff, this is 3 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Pacific. That really widespread rain has moved on to the east, and just maybe we'll get the Rose Bowl game in without rain. That's a definite possibility. We're still going to mention a chance of showers, but at the moment, it looks like the most widespread rain in Pasadena will come during the morning hours Thursday with a trend toward drier conditions Thursday afternoon and during the game. So let's check rain for the next 7 days. And let's see, it's 3:02, so let's quickly see if the new version is in, and it's not. This is basically the concept here, and this is the rain we see Friday night into Saturday. For the northern half of the state, rain amounts about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. South Alabama, under 1/2 inch. And again, we'll get the new update on the drought monitor tomorrow. Typically, this is released on Thursdays, but because Thursday is a holiday, we'll get the update tomorrow. But again, the clear message, most all the state needs rain. So let's break it down day by day. Model fans, European 12Z run, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Big ridge in the west, trough in the east, high amplitude. And again, tomorrow morning will be cold. We'll be well down in the 20s for most locations. And again, a freeze likely all the way to the Gulf Coast. But a pretty good warm-up during the day. Most spots will see a high in the 50s tomorrow. So we'll start to warm up. This is Thursday. Colder pockets will see a freeze early in the day, but the high Thursday, upper 50s and low 60s. We're moving in the right direction. And then Friday, again, highs 50s, low 60s, but clouds will increase, and we'll probably start to see some rain during the day Friday. And the rain continues Friday night. This is Friday night at midnight. And then Saturday, the really widespread rain is on to the east, but there still could be a few lingering showers maybe Saturday morning. So the better chance of rain Friday night, and Saturday morning. Again, for most spots, rain amounts 1/2 inch or less. With this, not especially heavy, certainly no chance of any severe storms, probably no thunder, no lightning. And the high Saturday, upper 50s and low 60s for most of the state. Now, Sunday looks like a nice day. Sunday morning, upper 30s, low 40s, but the high Sunday afternoon will be in the upper 50s and 60s across the state with a sunny sky. Should be a pretty nice day. Monday, looking good. Lots of sunshine. Highs in the 60s statewide. Come on. And a week from today, Tuesday, the 6th of January, kind of ridging, nosing in from the Gulf. And once again, a dry air mass in place. Highs well up in the 60s. That'll feel good. Let's go out 10 days, the end of next week. This is Friday, the 9th of January. And remember, 24 hours ago, the European advertised this big old trough over the east. Well, that's vanished. It's off the board. Now there's basically a ridge, pretty good shortwave digging down into the Texas Panhandle. But again, for us, that looks very mild and dry with highs in the 60s. All right, this is 10 days out. This is Friday, the 9th. And I tell you what, I did. Let me back up here. This is for Tuesday. This is a week from today. All right. Now this is 10 days out. There we go. Friday the 9th, and again down below that, there could be enough moisture for a few spotty showers toward the end of next week, but probably nothing widespread. And we stay mild with highs in the 60s. We'll check the latest rain for the next 15 days. The green line is the mean of the ensemble members. That's what you're looking for. It's about 2.5 inches between now and the 14th of January. Temperatures off the national blend of models. The 50s are back through Sunday. And look at the 60s all next week. Yeah, buddy. Lows next week, mostly in the 40s. And this is the latest long-range guidance coming from the Climate Prediction Center just in. This is for the 7th through the 13th of January. Temperatures a little above average here. Remember, all these AI-generated garbage slop, Facebook pages that they were advertising a big snowstorm and severe cold during this time frame. Of course, now they're already trying to advertise the same thing in 2 weeks. They were trying to advertise that at Christmas. It's all just a bad game. Bad game. Not many straight shooters left in the world. So if you're looking for snow, let's look at this chart here. This is coming from the European Ensemble, the AI version, which is pretty darn good. And this is out for the next 15 days, valid through the 13th. This is the probability of 1 inch of snow or greater. Pretty easy to understand. Alabama, 0. Between now and the 13th of January. And understand, for the snow lovers, listen, we got a long way to go this winter. And I wrote this morning, some of the biggest snows here have occurred when? In March and the first week in April. So don't write it off yet. But again, there's zero evidence of snow, ice, winter mischief, nothing like that between now and the 13th of January. And we'll just see how it all plays out. So again, school programs begin next week. Still working through the holiday schedule this week. Again, I'm back in the office here. I will be on TV this evening in the Birmingham market. There is no local television news tomorrow evening, I do believe because of football. But again, I'll be here on the Alabama Weather Network. We are always here. And don't forget, every day you can catch me on great radio stations around the state. Man, I look good on the radio. Catch me on great radio stations. For example, on 98.7 KISS in Birmingham. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday evening, and God bless.